left of it.
Sweating like clean.
I knew. Is that a new hair color?
It is. Thank you.
I like it.
I had to color all these guys.
I know. See, we can't just start with one. We got to do them all, right? Yeah. All right. So, Jenny, thank you again. We are moving along as we can. Oh my Lord! I almost pulled an April Fool's joke on myself. You see, the problem is I'm wearing heels. And I could just stop right there. The problem is I'm wearing heels. All right, John Florell is not wearing heels, just for the record, but he is going to help you be good to your wood. John Florell, no. I should not ever wear, how are you?
I'm doing well. Welcome. Welcome back.
My heel caught in a cord.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyway, that has nothing to do with Regency Gold, a company that's been around for well over 100 years.
Since 1895.
Since 1895. Yep. And if you have not seen this product, you have to watch some of John's demos, because if you're familiar with other ways to maintain the wood in your home, and wood is expensive, this is markedly different. It's not a wax or a paste or a spray, anything that can build up
over time, right? And those dusting sprays, they always end up leaving a greasy residue left that attracts dust. And you can see this, like this is oak chair leg. What most people will do, this is really dirty and greasy, grimy, fingerprints, smudge marks, there's dirt all over it, wax buildup. And see, what most people do is they grab that can of paste wax, right? Yeah. And then you take your cloth and you dip it into the wax. And then once you get the wax on your cloth,
I gotta tell you.
You smear that wax onto your wood furniture. And then once you've got the wax on your furniture, you flip the cloth over and you buff. And you buff and buff and buff and buff and buff until it starts to shine. Now, some people might be happy with the shine that you get from a paste wax, and really that's not too bad. But watch the difference with Regency Gold. Now, the Regency Gold works differently because it's a liquid polish, okay? So you want to shake the bottle really well before you use it, and then take any small bowl or bin that you may have at home. I use something with a spout, because you pour a little bit into the bowl, and then you take any soft cloth that you may have. It could be an old t-shirt, maybe it's an old sock. I'm using a piece of a flannel sheet that's cut into little pieces. But you want to saturate that cloth as good as you can. And then here's the secret. Wring out as much of the Regency Gold out of that cloth as you possibly can. The less you use, the better it works.
So the less you use, so it's not like what you've done when you've used other products,
That's right.
basically.
Yeah, and now you take what's left in here and you pour it back into the bottle. So it's very economical to use because you're only using a few drops at a time. And you'll go from one piece of furniture to the next to the next. In fact, here's that same oak chair leg. And I'll tell you, with Regency Gold, the reason everybody loves it is it works so gently.
It does.
There's no waxes, there's no silicones, no abrasives. It's non-toxic, it's non-caustic. You don't have to wear rubber gloves, but it cleans, polishes, and it feeds your wood. It's actually good for your wood furniture.
Look at that,
It brings back the beauty, the natural glow of that wood, that finished wood.
That's crazy.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, look at the difference just in a matter of seconds.
You know, like you said, when you were using the traditional wood paste, you looked at that and you thought, okay, well, that's as good as it's going to get, basically. I mean, seriously.
Well, that's all the people.
I mean, and that was a lot of work. And even like painted surfaces,
painted wood, maybe it's crown molding. It could be, you know, door casings or window sills. Regency Gold's been, well, it was originally invented by a wood craftsman in England back in 1895. And it's the exact same formula that we use today. The only difference is the bottle that it comes in. It's the exact same formula. It removes years of wax buildup, fingerprints, smudge marks, brings back the natural beauty and the natural look of that wood. Well, now here's my favorite piece. This one's actually a piece of mahogany, and it's all that's left of an antique chair. Now, what we'd like to do is do a quick before and after, a live before and after. We're going to take a snapshot of this, which we just got, and then watch the difference, because whether you have old furniture, new furniture, it could be oak, mahogany, teak, cherry, pine, maple. It doesn't matter what type of wood furniture you have, and not just on your furniture. Think of your hardwood floors. Think of the window sills and book casings and door frames. Think of your kitchen cabinet doors. All of those places around your house where you have finished finished or painted wood, Regency Gold brings it back to life. Now, I just did a quick pass over this.
John, that's gorgeous.
We're going to stand this up and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. I mean, the difference is just amazing that Regency Gold does.
It doesn't even look like the same piece of wood. And let me ask you this, especially because I'm thinking of my kitchen cupboards in my kitchen. So is it going to keep the wood clean longer than two?
And that's the thing about it, because remember that piece of oak that we did at the beginning, that oak chair leg?
Yeah.
It looks wet. Okay,
yeah, it does
because it's got a high gloss finish,
right? Yep.
So, but what happens is with waxes or those polishes, you know, those dusting sprays, they leave a tacky residue left behind that attracts dust.
Yeah.
If you feel that, there's no residue left behind.
Oh, there isn't, is there?
So dust,
that's cool.
it actually repels dust. It doesn't stick, so you dust less often.
Okay.
On your kitchen cabinet doors, like if you've got that cooking grease and smoke that builds up on your kitchen cabinet doors over time, a little bit of Regency Gold will remove the cooking grease, the fingerprints, the smudge marks, that smoke buildup, and bring back the natural beauty and the natural glow of that wood. Now, here's what I really love about Regency Gold, is that it won't give you a false shine. Like most polishes, they give you that really glossy look, okay, for a little while, and then it dulls over time. Remember, this piece had a high gloss finish.
So that's what it started with.
And that's what you're going to get as a result.
Gotcha.
A matte finish, like this is a piece of laminate, okay? And it could be wood paneling in your home, but it won't give you a false shine like some of those other waxes or sprays, because it's revealing the natural look and the natural beauty of your wood. So this is why for over 100 years now, churches, museums, five-star hotels, they've all trusted Regency Gold because it works gently, but it also gives you that natural beauty and the natural look of the wood.
So it'll bring it back to whatever the original luster was. We've actually got, there's a door frame. I know it's one of the bed and breakfasts that I know works with Regency Gold.
Yes.
When you think of some of these historic landmarks, and you know what, whether it's historic or not, you spend a lot of money on the wood in your home.
Absolutely.
And John, now, okay, I always like to quiz you on this because I've got wood floors. How do I use this on wood floors?
I take 1 cup of Regency Gold,
1 cup,
mix it with a ½ gallon of mop water.
½ gallon.
And just use a sponge mop. In fact, we've got some video of an old bed and breakfast that we took Regency Gold into up in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Look at these doors, okay? These are exterior doors.
I mean,
the sun beats on them, gets rain, sleet, snow. Regency Gold brings it back to life. Hardwood floors, you know, you use those spray mops where they have the cleaners in it, and they leave streaky messes all over the floor.
I know.
Regency Gold will remove the residue left behind by those cleaning chemicals
fantastic.
and bring your floor back to life.
I love it.
If you have a heat ring or a watermark on a piece of furniture, like right here, you know, a watermark like that is just a discoloration in the wax buildup on your furniture.
I didn't
it turns it
realize
white.
that.
And it's embarrassing. You end up putting a doily over it or something like that.
Exactly.
With Regency Gold, it removes that wax buildup, so it'll also help to remove those heat rings and watermarks.
It will.
And again, it doesn't matter what type of wood. Here's a piece of teak, okay? I mean, teak is beautiful, but you have to keep up on it, right?
Yeah.
With Regency Gold, it'll even bring teak back to its natural beauty and natural glow.
And you know, that's just it. The wood in your home, if your house is like mine, the hardwood, that was the biggest investment, seriously. From the cabinets to the hardwood floors, but even a decorative piece of wood.
Well, again, I like to show this piece because it's got several different types of wood. It's an inlay, and it's a beautiful piece. But again, it doesn't matter if it's oak, mahogany, teak, cherry, pine, maple. You don't have to do anything special. You just get the cloth wet with Regency Gold, wring it out as good as you can, and then you just go from one piece of furniture to the next, to the next, to the next. Now, I will say, because you're getting a 2-pack here, okay? You're getting 2 bottles in the set.
Right.
But if you've got like 1,500 or 1,800 square feet of hardwood floors in your house, you probably want to get 2 sets if you're going to use it for hardwood floors, because you're using a cup at a time.
That's a good recommendation.
For normal household dusting and everyday dusting, cleaning, it'll last you a long time.
Good tip. Although, and to that point, we only have 700 of these. So if you're someone like myself, like for me, I'm already thinking, gosh, with my square footage, I should get at least a couple of sets of these. I really should, because that's the only time that you'd be using more than just a few drops at a time. And basically, you're using the same cloth over and over and over
on each piece. And you know what I really love about Regency too is that it's a liquid polish. So if you had a piece of furniture that has these inlays or carvings like this, okay, there's no way you could wax that. There's no way.
No, you couldn't.
But with Regency, because Regency Gold is a liquid polish, you can get into the nooks and crannies, cracks and crevices, and it gets down in there to remove the dust, the dirt, the buildup of all of those other cleaning products that we've tried on our wood furniture in the past. It removes that.
That's awesome.
Look at this, bringing it back to its natural beauty.
How in the world would you ever clean that? No, I'm serious. If you didn't have Regency Gold, I'm serious. How in the world would you ever clean that?
And that's the thing. You're using that same piece of cloth. Just on your kitchen cabinet doors alone, you'll love it. I went into an antique store, and it was one of those antique warehouses, and I found this old trunk. This beautiful piece. It's an old wooden trunk. It's finished wood, but it's got these paintings on it. And it looked beautiful, but it's got all kinds of dust and dirt and you know, years of whatever built up on it. Now, Regency Gold, it's not going to replace dents and scratches, okay? But it'll remove all of those, the wax buildup, the smudge marks, the fingerprints, the buildup of all of that other stuff, revealing that furniture's natural beauty.
Well, you've told me too, it kind of feeds the wood,
It does. It's like a conditioner for your wood furniture.
So
absolutely.
It's actually feeding the wood. It's good for the wood.
It is.
Instead of just kind of covering up a problem.
Exactly. It's not giving it a false shine that goes away after a while.
Exactly.
And it doesn't leave a sticky, tacky residue left behind. Like if I did a piece like this with those, you know, those store-bought duster sprays, you spray it on your furniture and then you wipe it away. Well, with those, if I took my fingers and ran it over the top of that, you'd see the smudge marks left behind.
You would.
With Regency Gold, it doesn't do that because there's no residue left behind.
And to John's point, if you've got hardwood floors, you definitely need more than one set. We have the final 400 to go around. One last little quick demo. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you could turn a flea market find into a gold mine.
I mean, But you know what's so funny? Even a wood that maybe we don't associate with beauty necessarily, like a pine, looks better when you're bringing out the natural luster and grain.
I had a piece of pine here earlier.
There you go. See? On cue. John, thank you. Thank you for spending part of your Easter with us. We appreciate that. Yeah, no kidding. Indeed. Hey, don't hang up. Of course, we appreciate John.